Hey guys, and welcome back to our White Tigers Roaring series here with Truro City FC. Um, we are back today for the Eastbourne Borough game at the beginning of September. So we have had an incredibly busy month of August, tons and tons of games. So as you can see over here, it looks like things have sort of worked out a little bit for us in the month of August. We've got 11 points out of the 7 games, so a great start. We're 1 point out of the playoff spots um, which is definitely better than I expected that we would be doing. And we are 5 points clear of the relegation zone, which we're expected to hover and fight in. So not bad overall. So let's start here. So after we had our 0-0 draw away at Margate, we came home and played Hayes and Yetting, um, and we won 1-0. We dominated the heck out of them. So our 4-4-2 tactic worked spectacularly in terms of just absolutely throttling them. They had to foul us a lot to try and get the ball. Um, we put one in the Isaac Vassell in the 24th minute put one in. And we just absolutely compressed them. They had a terrible day out there. We performed well and did what we needed to do and ended up with a solid win. We then played the Concord Rangers and ended up dropping 1-0 on this one. Again, we were dominant and we just didn't get anything out of this one. A lot more shots, a lot better opportunity. We just couldn't make it happen, including a 73rd minute red card on for the Concord Rangers. So that was a bit disappointing in there. We then played Sutton United, who are ahead of us, who were leading the division at the time, and I'm a little disappointed. I really thought we played better than the result. As you can see, they came out, scored in the 12th minute. We hung on. We gave up a lousy penalty on a set piece in the 38th, and then gave up sort of the deal sealer there in the 69th. But we did play. We played better than the result. We definitely played and had a good account of ourselves on the road. We then came back home to Bishop Stortford and ended up winning 2-1 on this one. So Liam Prynne, our loanee, in the 57th minute, and then they evened us out. They evened it up in the 83rd minute, and then in the minute later, we ended up striking back again. Pretty good performance. We made a good show of ourselves on that one. And then my favorite so far is we went on the road to Gosport here and obliterated them 5-1. We had goals from Matthew Wright, Jake Ash, Liam Prynne, and a brace from Isaac Vassell on this one. So a dynamite showing for us. The game was definitely more even than you would have expected from the scoreline. But we hit on 5 of our 11 shots on target, so impressive overall. We then came home to play a division leader Oxford City at the time, and ended up drawing 2-2. And as you can see, they jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the 17th minute. We went into halftime down 1-0. We pepped the boys up a little bit. They came out and put one in to go up 2-0, and then Liam Prynne in the 59th minute pulled it back to 2-1, and then Isaac Vassell again in the 74th minute. Again, a good showing from us. Not as good possession-wise at home. Oxford is a far better squad, but overall a good account. So we are away at Eastbourne Borough. Just to look at tactics, so I have implemented a more simplified version of my 4-3-3, so less specific roles, especially in the midfield there, and we have used this to some account. We probably will be going with our counter. I've tweaked this a little bit and added and tweaked up the midfield roles a little bit on this one, so I will adjust. Actually, I should do that now. I want to put Vassell up here, out on the right. Who is my right midfielder here? Where is he? Les Affle, you're out there. Left midfield is Brett, you're out there. Right, you're on the bench. I don't need 37 midfielders. I don't need 37 midfielders on the bench for this one. Actually, I'm going to put Shane Crack on the bench there. Ben Watkins, who is a young 18-year-old, I think he's an 18-year-old, Yeah, 18-year-old Welsh player that we picked up has been playing fantastically for us. He's a very even kiltered player, so he's been playing really well. I just want to go through the quick squad highlights here. So, in terms of goals, Isaac Vassell's leading the team with 5 goals. Liam Prynne, our loanee, with 3 right behind him. Matthew Wright leads with assists with 2. We have a couple of guys with player of the matches. So Prim, Cody Cook, Vassell, and our keeper Martin Rice. In terms of pass completion, Wright and Cottrell, but mostly Wright up there at 82%. Um, Connor Riley Lowe, our another loanee, has got the yellow cards. We haven't had any red cards. And then Liam Prynne is leading the average rating scale here. So let's get into the game here against Eastbourne Borough. We are on the road. Wow, what an odd formation we're playing. A 3-1-3-1-2. That is an interesting attempt. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. So I don't think we're going to go way out of our way to go muck around with it. Yeah, Watkins is not the right guy to do that with. I don't want Crack on the bench. Okay. Just making sure we're in decent shape here. Yeah, the games come so fast in the Conference South. I mean, I think we were playing almost twice a week in August. At least it felt like 7 games in 4 weeks. It certainly was pretty damn close. Okay. So we are going to go out here against Eastbourne Borough. I've stepped up a little bit in terms of the tempo. On this one, I'm playing a little better or a little faster. 3-1-3-1. I guess it's a 4-3-3 to some extent. A really weird 4-3-3. Yeah, so we've stepped up the tempo a little bit. We don't change much we play at a defense, try and work the ball into the box, but everything else is basically the same. So let's get the boys fired up. Oh, I think there's so much to come from us. I think if we keep playing like we're playing, this is a pretty happy first season so far. And we are underway away at Eastbourne Borough. Ooh, Vassell. Okay, guys, let's not do this out of the gate. Oof, nice last minute defending there from Connor Riley Lowe. Oh, get it out of the box. Nicely cleared. Good. Well, their guy cleared it out. Okay. Yeah, counter doesn't seem bad. We're going to be on the back foot a bit in this one. I would expect so. Let's see if we can't make the most of. Vassell. I still like the. I still prefer the not dribbling with the squad. I think we're much better when we don't spend forever and a day on the ball. Oof, terrible pass by Cook there. Puts us in a really awkward spot. We gonna rip off a long shot? Oof, let him through. Oof. Terrible miss on their part. We kind of gave them that opportunity. Okay, Riley Lowe with throw in. Prynne finds Vassell. Oh, Knowles all by himself. Ollie Knowles for the goal. Truro City 1, Eastbourne Borough nothing. That was nicely worked into the box there on the throw in. Vassell just turns around, continuing his absolutely brilliant start to the season, and Knowles all by his lonesome, totally unmarked, just around the penalty spot there, and puts us in front 1-0. So this is a fantastic start of the season here. Yeah, we want to mark those guys. I don't want to. Oop, Affle with the free kick. We're back to Dawson here. Come on. Recycles to Pugh. Over the top to Vassell. And that gets headed back out, and we are caught on the counter. Oof. Just bad news. Darren Locke equalizes for Eastbourne Borough 1-1. Oh, that was just bad across the board. Nice pick out from Romain there. Just catches Locke screaming down the middle. Keeper gets caught out in a weird place. Just caught out in no man's land in defense. The defense can't quite catch up. Unfortunate. Um, but that's probably their goal is probably more in the run of play. Um, ours, you could say, was probably we were definitely against the run of play on this one by a long shot. This is a weird formation. It's well balanced, but so weird. I'm not quite sure what to do about it. I mean, we're going to take a look at some of the stats. Maybe we can play a little wider and try and exploit some of this. I got to imagine there's going to be space out here, out wide, in there. Let's see if we can't figure out how to exploit that a little bit here. We're having some guys who are having some stinkers. So let's, Cotterall, you get in there. Ash. You know what? I'm going to leave him on. I'm only going to make one sub. Give the pep talk. Let's get the boys fired up. I know they're capable. Okay, let's do a quick summary for Eastbourne Borough. Nobody seems to be doing a lot. You know what I'm thinking is let's see if we can overload them. Let's see if we can overload the flanks out there. I think that's what we're going to try and do. Is if we can get our fullbacks to push a little bit. I mean, I understand I have them unlimited and they're not going to push like wildly up there, but let's see what we can do. If we can put a little pressure on them out wide. Let's see how that works out in our favor, or if it works out in our favor, because there does seem to be space, especially deep there. Rice catches Vassell out to Knowles. Let's see if we can't. Vassell. Okay, come on. Let's see if we. Ooh, just too many defenders around him. Romain finds Locke. That's a good pair up front. Hazeman to Romain. Ooh, nice stop by Rice. Nice double stop there by Rice. He's having himself a day. In from Ledley on the corner. Ugh, and we give up the corner. Dang it. Fabian Rowe puts it in, and that's Eastbourne Borough 1, or 2. Truro City 1. Just chaos in the box there. Keeper, like 37 guys going for the ball. It's like rec league football there, watching dudes running for the ball. I'll have to figure out how to stop that crap from happening. Cook's not having himself a real wonder game, so let's pop that out and see if this turns the tide. Yeah, I mean, given the run of play and what's been going on, I'd have to say I think this is a fair result for the day. I can't say I think this is. I can't say I think it's a bad result so far. I mean, we definitely don't deserve to be winning this game. I think drawing we were fortunate, but Knowles to Vassell. Let's see if we can't. Ooh, catches Prin making a little bit of a run. Watkins, wings the crossbar. Oh, so close there for Truro City. So close. Ooh, Ash with Watkins. Oh, is it going to count? Ben Watkins, first goal ever for Truro City, and that is Eastbourne Borough 2, Truro City 2. We're mounting a little bit of a comeback here. That was a really nice set piece. Ash just swings this right in real nicely there. Watkins totally unmarked. Nothing the keeper's going to do on that one. And that, my friends, is a clinic on good set piece execution. Now let's see if we can't keep stepping this up a little bit here. Rowe to Locke, back out wide. We are a bit vulnerable out wide. Ooh, nice defense there. Watkins, let's go. Come on, let's get the ball on the deck. Ooh, nice interception from Ash. Prin holds it up, finds Vassell out there, navigating his way into his own guy, because, nothing helps make things easier by adding a 12th man. Baptista out there. Rice is getting jacked up in goal here. Come on, get it out of there. Defense, boys, defense. And Darren Locke puts it in. What a mess that was. That was some really, really atrocious defending, if I have to say so myself. We managed to pick it off. Heisman finds his guy, Baptista, out there. And Locke's just all by himself. And the keeper's in his own net. Just hoping his day is going to end. Oh my God, that was just unbelievable. Again, not an unfair result given this one. I thought 2-2 is probably 2-2 was probably unfair to them. They've certainly outplayed us. We've played our way back into the game a bit here, but they've certainly outplayed us. We've made the best use of our set pieces, I can say, to try and keep us in this one, but overall, this is not an unfair result by any stretch of the imagination. Ooh, Vassell, are you going to pull this off? Prim, just could not get to it. Well, I think this is pretty much going to be game here. Yep, we pounded into the guy's face. Worrell, back to Brett. This is Watkins. And there you go. That is full time. So Eastbourne Borough 3, Truro City 2. Bit of a disappointer on that one, I'd have to say. Eastbourne earned their win. We certainly didn't play well enough to win, but here we are. So the table, we're 9th on 12 points, on 11 points, 3 points out of the playoffs, and again 4 points clear of the relegation spots on that one. So we are, they earned that one. So schedule-wise here, so we are in the month. So we are going to come back at the Havant and Waterlooville FC game here at the beginning of October. So until then, guys, if you like what you're seeing, leave me a like. If you got any questions on anything, you want to see anything, feel free to leave me a comment. And please, if you like to see all this Football Manager 16 content, leave a subscribe button. We've got two times daily Football Manager 16 content coming out between Paul and I. So please leave us a subscribe, and we'll see you, or I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.